Welcome, Total Pole Nations, Lambo and Lambo's Water Sports written by Sideline Sports Network. We're gonna get into the NBA real quick. I know I did mention that the trade between the Celtics and the Wizards and whatnot, and I did like the trade of how they traded Marcus Smart for Kristaps Porzingis. But GM Brad Stevens, who was also the former head coach for the Boston Celtics, spoke on the trade. I think everybody was shocked that they traded away the heart and soul of Boston, Marcus Smart, which I think I've said in my previous video that I was not happy at all about trading away Marcus Smart. I thought it was a good trade until, you trade away Marcus Smart. Also the third team in that was the Memphis Grizzlies. So it was I didn't like the trade at all. Um Brad Stevens did say it was a difficult decision. But it was more the franchise move had to make. But I don't know why he said it's something that we had to do. In my opinion, I understand it's a business of the NBA, and I'm not a GM, so I'm not trying to, question his decisions. But I didn't like the trade of how you just give away Marcus Smart. Um, you know, it said it wasn't an easy decision. But Marcus Smart did admit that he got completely blindsided for this trade, and I think nobody expected for him at all to you know get traded like that. I thought we was going to trade. The possible trade was Michael Brodin, but he was injured, so you couldn't get rid of a guy that was traded. I thought he was going to trade somebody that was younger, but I guess you just give a former defensive player of the year somewhere else, which I just didn't like. We thought that Marcus Smart was going to retire as a Boston Celtic, but that turned out that wasn't the case. Um, Marcus Smart is also a sixth overall pick in 2014. He came out of Oklahoma State. Like I say, he was a heart and soul of the team. He was a leader both on the court and in the locker room. He spent his entire 9-year career in the Boston Celtics. He also helped the Boston Celtics in each of the 9 seasons, including 5 Eastern Conference Finals appearances and the birth of a 2022 NBA Finals when we faced the Golden State Warriors, when we lost in 6 games. Also, last year, Marcus Smart in the 2021 to 2022 player was Defensive Player of the Year. He had a solid this past season with 11.5 points, 3.1 rebounds, and 6.3 assists in 61 games, while he shoots 41% from the floor and 33.6% from 3-point range. The Celtics wanted to upgrade at the center position at Porzingis. Now they just face questions at who's going to take that guard spot. Uh, they want to keep Michael Brodin at the starting point guard, but he just hasn't been healthy. He's a 30-year-old who just suffered elbow injury during the playoffs, and then he missed the rest of the season against the Miami Heat. So I guess they said let's keep Michael Brodin over Marcus Smart. I don't really like the idea, but Michael Brodin, I don't think he was a bad player. I mean, he brought defense. He was signed from the Milwaukee Bucks that we stole from him 2 seasons ago. So, you know, I guess, like I said, the Celtics wanted size and versatility. So after the Boston Celtics had lost to the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals this past season, after being down 0-3 and lost in Game of 7, the Celtics are just looking for a chance to compete for a championship for the first time since 2008. I don't see winning a championship without Marcus Smart. That might be a tough one, but you better find a guard in free agency to replace him. But like I said, I like Marcus Smart. I like his energy. I'm just not sure of why you would do it. Like I said, Marcus Smart is the heart and soul of the team, the heart and soul of Boston. But I don't know why, certain athletes are not certain athletes, certain GMs like in the NFL and the NBA, you want to give away a guy that's a heart and soul of the team. And it was a tough decision. I'm not buying it. It's a tough decision to do it because, I'm not buying it. But I just hope the Celtics improve, and I hope Brad Stevens is correct that we somehow win a championship, or if somehow, for instance, he gets released by the Grizzlies and then we bring him back. So we're going to see what happens. Like I said, it's a business. It's a cold-hearted business, so you never know when you're going to get traded. Thank you, Total Pole Nation. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Lambo at Lambo's Water Sports, written by Sideline Sports Network, where the content gets bigger and better. Total Pole Nation, we will be seeing you later on.